All right, my friends, we're going to practice doing some more literal equations together. So this is the Quizizz assignment for 1.3, and we're solving these literal equations using our algebraic properties. So we have this first formula of P equals W divided by A, and it wants us to solve for W. So to do that, we need to get W completely alone. So we want to get rid of this divided by A that we see here. Opposite operation is going to be multiplying. So we will multiply both sides of our equation by A. So then we have A times P is equal to A divided by A cancel out. That's why we do that opposite operation, and we're just left with W. So we can use our reflexive property and switch this. This is the same as W is equal to A times P for our first solution. Go ahead and click that as we go to question number 2. So this next one is solving for A. So notice it's the same formula, but we're solving for a different variable now. So we have P equals W divided by A. Now we want to get A by itself, but because A is in the denominator, first thing we need to do is we need to get A out of the denominator by multiplying both sides by A. So we have A times P is equal to W because our A's have canceled out here. And we are isolating A, so now we're going to get rid of P on the left side of the equation. This is A times P, so we're doing that opposite operation, and we're going to divide both sides by P, so they cancel out on the left, and we're left with A is W divided by P as our final solution. So make sure you're writing that answer on your whiteboard as well, seeing how we got that, and when you're all set, hit submit. Question number 3 here, we have A is equal to B plus C, and we're trying to solve for C. So we need to get rid of this positive B so we can get C alone. Now the opposite of that positive B, we're going to subtract it from both sides. And we have A minus B is equal to B minus B cancels to 0, and we're just left with C. So we have C is equal to A minus B. Option D. Beautiful. Question number 4, we have an S is equal to 3 times F minus 24. And we want to solve for F. That's what we're trying to solve for here, F. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add 24 to both sides, get rid of that negative 24, and at that point we're left with S plus 24 is equal to 3F. Negative 24 plus 24 cancels to 0. And now to get F completely alone, this is a 3 times F. So we're going to divide everything on both sides by 3. So we have S plus 24 in the numerator divided by 3 is equal to F, right? 3 divided by 3 cancels out to 1F. And so that has completely isolated our value of F. Once you have that down, go ahead and hit submit. Remember, you can always pause the video to get everything that you need before submitting and going to the next question. Beautiful. Question 5. 8 times X plus 4 times Y equals 16. And it wants us to solve for Y. So first, we are going to get rid of this 8x on both sides, starting to get our Y variable by itself. 8x minus 8x cancels to 0, and we have 4 4 times y equals 16 minus 8x. Since this is being multiplied by 4, we're going to divide everything by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1, so we have y equals 16 divided by 4 is 4, minus 8x divided by 4 is 2x. So we have 4, a positive 4 minus 2x. If we flip these, essentially we have a negative 2x plus 4. So I just changed the directions of our 4 and negative 2x. And here is our solution, negative 2x plus 4. Beautiful. Nice job, y'all. Question 6 here. We have 5x, 5 times x, minus y is equal to 16, and we're solving for y. So first thing we're going to do is move this positive 5x to the other side of our equation. And when we do that, 5x minus 5x cancel to 0, and we're left with that negative y. Make sure to bring that negative sign down with us, is equal to 16 minus 5x. So we're super close here, but we do want just a positive y by itself. So to do that, we can just divide everything by negative 1. And we get 1y equals a negative 16 plus 5x. And again, we could write this as 5x minus 16. That is the same exact thing, but with that x term in the front. But we have a positive 5x and a negative 16 is the key important part here. So once you're all set there, hit submit. And we'll go to question 7. M minus n equals 5. And we're solving for m here. So we want to get m completely by itself. So the only thing on the same side as m is this negative n. So we're going to do the opposite operation. And we have m equals negative n plus n cancels to 0. And we just have a 5 plus n. So there's our solution. First option there on the left. Beautiful. Nice work, friends. Clearing the board, we have an I times R is equal to V. And we want to solve for R. So we want to get R alone. So we have to get rid of this I that is being multiplied. So we're going to divide both the left and the right side by I. I divided by I cancels. And we have R is equal to V divided by I as our solution to question 8. Beautiful. Question 9, we have area, or A, equals length times width. If we wanted to solve for just W, we need to get rid of that L that is being multiplied. Opposite of multiplication is division. So we're just going to divide both sides by L. L divided by L is 1, so we're just left with W all on its own, which is exactly what we wanted. So once you have A divided by L equal to W on your whiteboard, go ahead and hit submit. Beautiful. Question 10, we have A. Ooh, that's a messy A. A minus B minus C is equal to 9. And it's asking us to solve for A. So first, perhaps I'll move my negative B over on the right side. And we have A. Negative B plus B cancel. Minus C equals 9 plus B. And then we're going to move that negative C over there as well to get A equal to 9 plus b plus c. So we have b plus c plus 9, all positive and being added to each other and equal to our variable a. Go ahead and click that once you're all set. Beautiful. R is equal to 2 times s minus 8, and we're solving for s. So we want to move that negative 8 first by doing our opposite operation. So we have r plus 8 equals 2 times s. Negative 8 plus 8 cancel out to 0. And then we want to get rid of this positive 8. I'm sorry, my bad. That's not what we're doing. Oh, okay, I'll just erase that and write it over. So we had r plus 8 equals 2s. We're solving for s, so we want to get rid of that 2 in the front of s. So we're going to divide both sides by 2. So we have an r divided by 2 plus 8 divided by 2 gets us 4, and that is equal to s. R divided by 2 plus 4. Beautiful. And go ahead and select that when you're ready. Uh, 4x plus 2y equals 6, and we're solving for y. So first thing we're going to do is move this positive 4x to the other side of the equation. 4x minus 4x is 0, so we have 2y equals 6 minus 4x. Then we're going to divide both sides by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so we're left with y equals 6 divided by 2 is 3 minus 4x. So just to show you, we're just splitting this up. 6 divided by 2 gets us 3, and 4x divided by 2 is a 2x. So we have a minus 2x here. If we flip the order here, our 2x is negative. So a negative 2x, and our 3 is positive, plus 3. Just flipping that order. 3 minus 2x is the same as negative 2x plus 3. Brilliant. Solving for t, so we have d equals r divided by t. This is our distance formula. Oops, not r divided by t. I wrote that wrong. R times t. And we want to solve for t. So we need to move that r to the other side. So we're going to divide both sides by r. So we have a d divided by r. R divided by r cancels, and we're just left with t. So t equals d divided by r. Beautiful. And we have 2 more questions here, friends. We're almost done. C equals 2 times pi times r, and we're solving for r. So we're going to just be dividing by 2 times pi. Because they're all being multiplied, we're using division to cancel it out on the right side of the equation. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Pi divided by pi is 1, and we're just left with an r. Brilliant. Once you're ready, go ahead and hit submit. And our final question here on the Quizizz is 3x minus y equals 5, and we're solving for y. So we're going to subtract 3x on both sides. 3x minus 3x is 0, and we have a negative y equals 5 minus 3x. And then to get rid of that negative, we can divide everything by negative 1. And we have a 1y equals negative 5 plus 3x. The signs are just going to change, and we can flip that order. This is the same as 3x minus 5. Option A, our blue option. And that is our Quizizz practice. So hopefully you're feeling good going through a bunch of practice problems with literal equations. Nice work, y'all.